I high-fived a stranger who humiliated my boyfriend. So my boyfriend Cody thinks he's hot because he lifts weights and drinks protein shakes all day. We were at Target last weekend buying random stuff when this whole thing went down. I'm talking tampons, cereal, the usual boring couple shopping trip. We're in the checkout line and there's this older guy in front of us, maybe 60-some, buying like a cart full of groceries. The cashier is this teenage kid who's clearly new because he's scanning everything super slow and keeps messing up the codes for produce. Cody starts getting all impatient behind me, doing that thing where he sighs really loud and checks his phone every 2 seconds. The old guy in front of us is just standing there, being normal, not saying anything rude to the cashier, who's obviously trying his best. But then Cody decides he's going to be a tough guy. He taps the old man on the shoulder and goes, "Hey, buddy, some of us have places to be. Maybe you should use self-checkout next time if you're going to buy half the store." The old guy turns around and he's got this calm look on his face. He doesn't even seem mad, just looks at Cody for a second and says, "You know what? You're absolutely right. I should be more considerate of people who are clearly very important and busy." Cody gets this smug smile like he just won something. But then the old guy keeps talking. "Tell you what, since you're in such a hurry, why don't you help this young man bag my groceries? That way we can all get out of here faster and you can get back to whatever earth-shattering business you have at Target on a Saturday afternoon." I'm trying not to laugh because Cody's face is turning red. He starts stuttering like, "I'm not going to bag your groceries, old man." The guy just shrugs and turns back to the cashier. "That's okay, son. Some people are all talk when it comes to actually helping others. I understand." Then he starts chatting with the teenage cashier, asking him how long he's been working there, if he likes the job, just being genuinely nice. The kid brightens up and they're having this normal conversation while Cody is standing behind us, steaming. When the old guy finishes paying, he turns to Cody one more time. "You know, I was your age once. Thought I knew everything. Thought everyone else was just in my way. Then I spent 30 years as a high school teacher and learned that patience and kindness get you a lot further than attitude." He looks right at me and says, "You seem like a sweet girl. I hope you find someone who treats service workers with the same respect they'd want for themselves." Then he just walks away. I'm standing there completely stunned because this random stranger just basically told me my boyfriend is trash without even raising his voice. And the worst part is, he was totally right. Cody tries to play it off like, what a weird old guy, right? But I can see he's embarrassed because the cashier and the people behind us all heard everything. When we get to the car, Cody starts going off about how the guy was disrespectful and he should have minded his own business. He's getting all worked up, saying stuff like, "I was just trying to move the line along and he made me look like an idiot." That's when it hit me. The old guy didn't make Cody look like anything. Cody made himself look like an entitled jerk, all on his own. We're driving home and I keep thinking about what happened. This has been building up for months, actually, like how Cody never tips well at restaurants or how he gets annoyed when I take too long talking to cashiers. I always made excuses for it, but seeing it from an outside perspective was like a wake-up call. The next week, I'm at the grocery store near my apartment and I see the same old guy in the produce section. I walk up to him and he recognizes me immediately. "Oh, hello there. How are you doing?" I tell him I broke up with Cody 3 days ago. His face gets this sad but understanding look. "I'm sorry to hear that, but sometimes people show us who they really are in the smallest moments." Then I stick out my hand for a high five. "Thank you for showing me what I was settling for." He laughs and gives me the high five. "You deserve someone who's kind to strangers because that's how they'll treat you when things get tough." Best advice ever. Now I'm dating this guy Josh, who held the door for an entire family at Starbucks last week, even though he was running late for work. Cody texted me last month asking if I wanted to get back together.